Hello everyone, welcome to Be Dabble Crafty Crochets and Knits. Today I'm working on a gingerbread house, starting with the slip stitch. I'm going to chain 2, then I'm going to do a single crochet in the second chain from the hook, chain 1, turn, single crochet 3. This is going to be the tip of the gingerbread house. I'm going to do this pattern twice for the front and then for the back. Three, chain 1, turn, and single crochet 3. This is going to represent, well, there's going to be a regular row after every increase. Remember, we're making a triangle shape, so we're going to increase for a bit every other row. This is the look we're going for. Like I said, this is going to be the front and the back. So now this is a increase row, so I'm going to do 2 single crochets in the first stitch and the last stitch. So in between is just a regular single crochet, and then the last is an increase 2 double crochets. Not double crochets, single crochets, excuse me. I'm going to chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to do a regular row where I just single crochet all the way across. So in the end, I will still have 5 single crochets done, and then I'll turn it around and I'll do an increase in the first stitch and the last stitch, and that'll leave me with 7. So after I've gotten to the 7th single crochet, I'm going to chain 2. In the second chain from the hook, I'm going to single crochet and continue all the way across till the end. So that added 1, so this is 2, and all the way to 8. Then I'm going to do the same process. Chain 2, turn around. In the second chain from the hook, I'm going to single crochet all the way to the end. This process I didn't do a regular row, I just consistently increased. The point of this is to get that triangle shape, the wider triangle shape that I want. But a little bit sharper. I continue this until I get to 11 stitches. I don't like the way that yarn splits, so I'm going to do it over. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I continued after I got to 11, 7 more rows. And that's how I ended up with my final result. Continuing on with the roof of the gingerbread house, I'm going to chain 12, start with the second chain from the hook. That'll leave me 11 crochets for each row, and I continue this for 10 rows. You're going to make 2 of these. They're going to represent 2 sides of the roof. I made the sides of the house similar to the roof, except I counted 13 single crochets for 7 rows. Now moving on, I'm working on the what I call the candy and icing shingles. Of course, the slip knot, I chained 2, and then I did 5 single crochets into the second stitch from the hook. Once I get to the beginning of this round, I'm going to change the color. I'm going to pull the yellow through, and then I'm going to introduce the white, which I'm using to create the icing effect. I'm going to slip stitch in the black loop for 1 round. This is going to create the shape that I'm looking for. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to pull the yarn through the entire stitch. So now you notice how the yellow is protruding in front of the white. Chain 1. And this is where I'm going to start with my next color. I'm going to create 4 of these, and I'm going to use the same method. You can choose any colors that appeal to you. These are the colors that I wanted to use. Make sure you cut that previous color off. Keep the white. I'm going to pull it through. I'm going to chain 1. Chain 2. And then the second chain from the stitch, the same process. So I'm attaching 3 of the candy shingles to each square, roof square. You should be able to tell the difference between the roof and the sides because the sides will be thinner and longer. The next thing I'm working on is the edging for the house, for the gingerbread house. A slip knot, a chain 1, and then I'm going to pull the next loop through, yarn over, pull another loop through, but notice that I'm making them extra long. And I'll do this 5 or 6 times, depending on how thick you want it to be. Then I'll pull through the entire set of loops and make 1 stitch to close it and add an additional 2 stitches in between. and start the process all over again. Thanks for watching part 1. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you the next time.